Yo, Rez fam, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of the Miami Vice franchise. If you guys don't know, this is the relocated Miami Marlins franchise. We decided to make our own team and call them the Miami Vice and take over Miami. It's been going a little bit tough, I'm not gonna lie, but there's always room for improvements. This is a team that is obviously developing for the future, so we're gonna have to play for the future and see what we can do. But yeah, we're in the off season right now. We ended up I don't think we re-signed anybody or signed anybody at all. Wow, look at that. The National re-signed Soto for 1 year, 2.6. Wow, we are in the works now. I'm pretty sure last episode we took care of all these contracts, or some of the contracts. Some people we're not gonna bring back because they're kind of low overalls and not really worth it, to pick back up. But we did send a contract out to Sandy, Tarpley, Stanek, and Nader. So we made sure we gave him contracts, and also I'm pretty sure we gave VR, Frazier, Feliz, Yamamoto, we gave them a contract, see if they would accept it. And the only free agent that we'll kind of be hoping to pick up would be Starling Marte. Bring him in for the, probably put him in at center field if anything. There we go, we signed Starling Marte. We signed the top free agent of this year's class, and that, wow, now that I look at the uniform looks kind of nice. All right, so we actually simulated spring training. We're now towards the end of it. I believe we went 13 and 13. Not too bad for spring training, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty decent. Obviously Brad Anderson went off. I'm expecting some of these guys to actually do pretty good. Alfaro kind of disappointing there, but we're gonna have to see who we can possibly bring up, because I really want to do that little mix where we move VR over at shortstop, put Rojas on the bench, and then our right fielder to be Harold Ramirez. That might be something that we do, might be something that we have to look at, but for now we'll keep it the way it is. Yeah, Yamamoto had a pretty terrible spring training. Sad to see that. We had a few injuries. Frazier did get injured, but I hope, thank God, he's back. Wow, we actually won an award and I did not see the award. I am a very bad owner. All right, we're here at the regular season now. We're gonna go ahead and set our lineups and make sure that everything is good and ready for the season. Matt Joyce is definitely not gonna start over VR, but we are gonna put Martin would be our leadoff guy. Our number 3 guy wanted to be Anderson. We'll do something like this: Cooper, Alfaro. I like it. I like the way this lineup looks. Lisan Diaz, unfortunately, is gonna have to hit the bench, but I'm cool with that. He is still pretty young. He could develop well. We have VR is actually gonna be benched over Garrett Cooper. I really want to see what Coop can do. They're both pretty much the same age, same overall and stuff like that, but I really want to see what Coop can do. If Cooper starts doing bad, then I guess we'll bring in the main man, big man Aguilar, for him. I guess now we can start with the simulation and see how we can possibly do. Hopefully things play out well. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have one of the best a top draft pick this year, so that might be something for us to start looking at. I do want to start focusing more on scouting, even though I do have it on automatic. Yeah, I've seen some pretty crazy pickups on Twitter from Frisk and Ant and everybody. I've seen some crazy pickups, and I hopefully try to replicate it. This guy looks possibly insane. Yeah, this Kyle Baum dude, holy wow. Oh, okay, wow. We turned off the critical situations. We turned that off. We are gonna play some of them. Not guaranteed in each episode we're gonna have one, but I think in this one we'll kind of play it slow and just hopefully we don't lose a lot of games like how we're doing right now. Well, wow, that's actually pretty nice. I would, with this squad, it's kind of weird because we're obviously a pretty good squad, and I would expect for us to do this good, but we have a few players that, you know, aren't really doing the best. Like you see, like this Miguel Rojas isn't doing too well. Alfaro's doing the complete opposite. He's doing amazing. Harold Ramirez is doing absolutely amazing. Matter of fact, we're gonna have to bring him up in the lineup because I do want him. Oh no, not switch positions. Put him up in the lineup. We're gonna put Isan in. I mean, Jesus Aguilar, we're gonna put him in, but I don't know where I could possibly bring him in. Joe Musgrove, I'm telling you, this man is a franchise god. If you guys are doing rebuilds, okay, please pick up Joe Musgrove. This man turns into an absolute demigod when you have him on your squad. He's young, you know, his contract is not that expensive. He is turning in gem after gem after gem. This man is insane. I'm telling you, this man is not even real. Wow, we actually lose Corey Dickerson to a fractured leg. So here comes the injury bug back again. Pretty insane how players can get this consistently injured. I didn't have a time to take a look at that. Wow, Jody Cochran is actually approaching being a top 10 prospect. He's number 12 on the list. Did not expect that whatsoever, but he seems to be developing well for the squad. Starting pitcher. We could use him as a potential trade bait, but hey, maybe we'll keep him. JJ, we know about JJ. This man is an absolute goon. We're gonna work on getting him up to the big league. Helio Ramos is a player that I've always liked, so hopefully we'll be able to pick him up. Chisholm, 43, 47 for Jesus Sanchez. So we have some good amount of top prospects. To be honest, I like the prospects that we have, but this Jody Cochran dude is borderline insane. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring him up. I think it's time for us to bring him up to AAA. Not bring him up to the big leagues. I want to bring him up to AAA, get him adjusted to AAA, so that way maybe next year we'll be able to bring him up to the big leagues. I don't want to rush it. He is only 22 years old. We're gonna add him to the 40 man, but we do have a full 40 man, so hold on. All right, so Cochran, I believe we drafted him last year. So this man is actually developing really well. So we're gonna bring him up to AAA now. Hopefully he does good. I feel like he's well deserving of a boost over to AAA. And yeah, critical situation. We'll see what we can do. I'm gonna think of a possible trade that we can do. If not, then we'll move on. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so we have an 11 game hitting streak with Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 3. Let's see if we can keep it up, and hopefully we'll do good. All right, Jesus Aguilar up to bat right now, hitting a smooth 284 for the season, 14 RBIs so far. I think that's a pretty good season, to be honest. To me, that's a pretty good season. The only bad thing about him is that he's 2 and 11 versus Anderson, so it's gonna be tough. But he throws two cutters in the inside part of the plate. Come on, man, let's get something here. Oh, he might have gotten something to hit here. He might have gotten some. It looked good off the bat, but it wasn't that good. Regardless of us losing our hitting streak, we do end up beating the San Francisco Dodgers by a score of 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3-1. Yamamoto turned in an amazing game. It's nice to see him finally producing, finally making some good out of the squad. Miguel Rojas 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Cooper with a home run and RBI, and Marte 2 for 4 with a strikeout. But yeah, pretty good game by us. I couldn't help but notice, but we're actually first in the league in steals. I didn't really know. Well, I kind of did expect it with the squad that we have, with the top 2 guys being Marte and VR with that speed. But I did not expect for us to actually be number 1 in steals. But I guess it's how it played out for us. But all right, I think we're gonna leave it here in regards to the simulation. We're gonna leave it here. We're 25 and 28. Record's not looking too good. I see a lot of players that are actually not doing that well. Average is going down. So we're reaching that spot now where we're just kind of, we need to see what we can do to pick this back up, because it's not looking too well. Musgrove's still balling out. I'd say Caleb Smith's turning in a decent season. So is Yamamoto's actually getting better, bringing down the ERA. My controller died. Yamamoto's doing pretty good. Alcantara's bringing down the ERA. Sixto's not having a pretty good sophomore season. And our bullpen, Tarpley's doing his thing out there. Kinsler doing all right. Steckenrider, we're going to have to probably bring him down, because that 16 ERA is not going to help us whatsoever. So we'll make one move before we actually end this off right here. And I think we're going to bring up Jeff Brigham and call down Steckenrider, bring him down to AAA. And we'll bring up Brigham, and hopefully that'll solve some issues, because this man is not pitching to his potential. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, man. If you guys like, please make sure to leave a like down below, and also drop a sub. and I will see you guys in the next one where we're possibly gonna have a better record. I hope I have a better record. I don't know, but we'll see how the team goes. It's going well with the future. Currently, you have to work on some stuff. We'll be back with some more. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Peace.